I stream. I stream, you stream, we all stream for Twitch stream. All right. One sec. Hold on, chat. I need to find my purple jacket. I can't find my purple jacket! Alright, whatever. I blame one of the mods. Let's blame one of the mods. Who are we blaming? I don't think we can blame Chef. He's the bit lord. Good morning, loonies in the bin. How's it going, y'all? Happy Friday. Why do you need a jacket? Because I like the jacket vibe. It looks nice. It's a nice vibe. Blame Chef. No, we can't blame Chef Addy. He's the bit lord. We can't blame the bit lord, okay? What's up, M7? How's it going? How's everyone doing today? Happy Friday, y'all. What is up? Oh, we don't have a blame command. Because I got rid of our bot and I moved the stream element and then didn't move any commands over. So we just don't have a blame command. We gotta remake that. I don't know if we can in the same way. What gives like a random answer? I'm not sure. I mean, I would hope so, but you never know. You never know with these things. Blame me, it's my fault. Okay. Okay, we'll blame Brayden. If that's what Brayden wants, so that's what we're gonna do. How's everyone doing? I hope you all had a great week and are ready for the weekend. Booker is definitely ready for the weekend. He's a shadow right now, but he's here. He's coming inside. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's roly-poly. Oh, he's roly-poly. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. You had being cute for the camera. He likes to be cute for the camera. He knows. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Chat, we need a Booker vet bill fund today because holy crap, man. It has been nonstop with this boy. This troublemaking boy right here. Okay, this one. Yeah, that guy. He looks so innocent and cute. And he is, but also very accident prone. Hi. Are you eating your foot? No eating your foot. Don't eat your foot. No eating your foot allowed. Get into your... Tuck yourself in. Here. Accident prone like you? Okay. I take offense to that. I resent that. Every 100k bits, Loco will dab? Yes. I accept this. Okay, so here's the dealio with this boy. Saturday. First of all, he has an eye injury that he has had for like almost a month now that required 3 vet visits. And I almost had to drive him to San Antonio. Because I don't know how he did it, but somehow he has poked himself in the eye. And it's like a noticeable, like you can see it with the naked eye. You can see a hole. And so that took 3 vet visits because the first vet visit, they gave us like some cream to use. And I, over the weekend, when that happened, basically over the next 2 days after that, his eyes started getting cloudy, so it started getting worse. So I took him back to the vet, and we gave new eye cream. That was like different formula and like a more aggressive approach. And then he started getting better. We got some anti-inflammatories. Definitely started getting a lot better, but after like 3 weeks, I'm like, okay, he's still not healed yet. Like, are we still good? And you know, they basically I took him to a different vet to get a second opinion basically. And they, you know, were like, yeah, just like stay on it. It could take like up to 4 to 6 weeks, which I did not know for eye injuries. I did not realize for eye injuries. But yeah, so miss having a dog, but I don't miss the vet bills. Yes. So we're still with that. We're still doing that. We're still dealing with that. Still monitoring that. On Saturday nights, he decided to have diarrhea. Hey, Quake Powers, wherever you would most like to watch is fine with me.
Frostbite 1981 shared 1500 bits. Okay, sounds like Booker needs my help.
Booker needs your help, yes. Because he does not pay his vet bills. He does not pay his vet bills, okay? It's funny when we were checking out, like the person checking me out like had like a little like card thing, right, to like pay for the vet bill, and like held it out to me as I was like sitting, and Booker jumps up onto her because like, you know, he thinks there's treats because he gets spoiled at the vet. And I'm like, oh, you want to start paying? You want to start paying now? Okay, go ahead. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. He did not pay. Spoiler alert, he did not pay. Okay, I thought he was gonna finally pay. No, he did not pay. So he starts having diarrhea on Saturday night. Has it all night, so I had to wake up every 2 hours ish to take him outside. This continues Sunday night. I have not gotten like a full night's rest all week. I've not gotten a full night's rest all week. It's been better. It's gotten better. So I took him to the vet naturally on Monday after he had 2 days of diarrhea. Monday morning, he also did vomit right after he ate. So I was like, okay, we are taking you to the vet. They gave him a bunch of medicine to help deal with the issues. Mind you, each time you visit the vet and you're getting some things, it's hundreds of dollars. Now, thankfully, I actually got pet insurance last year because last year Booker had a lot of injuries. And I was like, I am literally going broke from this situation. Like, it was bad. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm doing pet insurance. And what I'm gonna do is my year of pet insurance is almost up, and I'm gonna actually add up all the vet bills, how much I paid the insurance, and what that amounted to be. Now, with vet insurance, much like any insurance, the expectation is like you're not going to like. Ideally, you don't want to have to use it, but it's there if you have something catastrophic. Usually, is like where it really comes in handy. Like if you have like a year where you don't really have a lot of like issues happen, that doesn't mean that the insurance wasn't worth it because it's all about like if something were to happen more serious. Spreadsheet time. Yes, I started one, but I'm behind because I have to submit the receipts, and I'm literally behind because he's gone to the vet and he's had so many injuries over the last like 4 months. It's awful. It's awful. So then they wanted to basically collect a stool sample to do a PCR test to see if it's like parasitic, because he actually did have parasites 4 months ago. I'm telling you, this has been non-stop, chat. I have not stopped having something to take care of Booker for in months. He had parasites, which like we don't even really go anywhere. So I'm like, how did you even manage that? So I was like, okay, well maybe it's parasites again. Like that kind of makes sense. That could definitely be it. It just got the results this morning. It's not parasites, which is good because dealing with parasites is the worst. I mean, it takes 2 months to go through the treatment. And then your yard, you're going to have to like prune your yard because the parasites can live in the yard for weeks after they're excreted. And oh my God, I forgot to tell you guys, while he's having diarrhea, like literally I'm waking up at 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. every hour to take him outside in the middle of the night, which try to like operate on having no sleep and not like just being up, but you start to fall asleep and then you're woken up. That is, I honestly, it's like waterboarding, I think. I mean, I've never been waterboarded, but it's kind of like that where you're just getting enough rest. You have to wake up every time. You just fall asleep, wake up. It was torture for days, So it was, yeah, I mean, it was miserable. It also was raining. A lot of the time where we were having this issue, it was raining. Booker's just trying to complete his ailments bingo card. No, for real. It's sad that so many people enslave and imprison animals in their home. Wait, what? That is a wild take. The internet is so weird. Wait, what? Pets need homes, and I take really good care of my pet. My dog is spoiled. I'm enslaved to him, if anything. Like Chrissy has been wanting to go see a movie. He's been wanting to go see Inside Out too, and I'm like, I literally can't leave the house because he is having diarrhea. Like I cannot leave. I don't know. You got that backwards there. Frostbite, thanks for gifting a sub to Cookie. I'm glad that Cookie and Addie are here because I was gonna reach out to you guys. I am fairly certain that I will be attending Gamescom this year. That's for anyone that's in the EU. I haven't officially booked travel yet, but it is planned to go to Gamescom this year. So I would love to see y'all if it's possible. I know it's not very easy for Addie, but yes, we should chat. I got PTSD from the last Gamescom I went to. Okay, you guys don't have to go to Gamescom, but like, I don't know. Me and Chrissy were thinking about like after the convention that we would like stick around in Europe and travel. So maybe we could come to Netherlands and meet up there. You know, Gamescom Megalo. Oh my god. See, this is why do I even bother with you guys? Like seriously, why do I even bother like telling you I want to hang out with you and then you guys are just a mega lolling in my face. Ugh. Rude as hell, chat. Like, everyone boo them. Boo! Boo! Rosa, thanks for the 52 years. Oh my god, thank you, Rosa. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 52 years. No, Frostbite. I don't want Addie to have a sub now. No. Not with that, dude. Absolutely not. Don't gift the trolls a sub. When is Gamescom? It is the end of August. It is the end of August. It's coming up. It's coming up very fast. Oh my god, Frostbite gifting Enla sub? What is happening right now? I don't approve of these things. No, I'm just kidding. Enla, thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. But anyways, yes. So to conclude the Booker story, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week. There's a world famous board game award show and con that happens there, really? That's pretty sick. That's awesome. Thanks, Frostbite, for gifting that sub. Oh, by the way, I don't think he's here right now, but I want to give a big shout out to Flame Goat. He helped me with my setup this week, and I don't know if you guys can notice, but like the camera looks a lot better than it usually does. So yeah, big shout outs there to Flame Goat. I'm the goat, so you're welcome. No. Oh my god, Frostbite, you can't just gift everyone a sub. Like, it's just not possible. Thanks for gifting a sub to Panama Games. Thank you very much. Yes, he can? Okay. My bad. I guess I'm just wrong. My bad. Hey, Gels, you're not new here. God. Oh my god, the trolls. Like, you're definitely not new here. That's not true. Okay, we gotta get into some news, chat. We gotta get into the news. Now that I've talked about Booker's news, the latest updates and news from around the Booker sphere. Even though he's been having diarrhea, he's been a really good champ about it. I mean, he's the goodest boy. The vet, like everyone at the vet loves Booker. He's like a celebrity. They've been checking in on him, and yeah, so I've been giving him, like, one of the things they gave him was like a stool hardener medicine every 12 hours that I have to give it to him. And then he went 36 hours without pooping, and I was like getting concerned. I was like, uh-oh, did we like stop him up too much? And then he pooped last night, like right as we were going to bed. We let him out one last time around 10 or 11 o'clock. And he actually did poop, and we were very excited about it. Christy comes inside after letting Booker out. He did it! We're like, yes! Yes! What a great time to come back to the stream. I mean, look, that's what you get here, okay? You get the shit talk, literally. Yeah, and then we just had this, like, we're like, okay, so how did it look? Like, was it firm or was it watery, or like, you know, what color was it? Was there blood? Like, just going through all these, like, really, like, we're like, so I get out of bed. She's like, you want to see it? I'm like, yes, I want to see it. So I get out of bed, put my shoes on, turn my phone light on. She walks out, points it out to me. I pooped last night too, but no one cheered for me. Oh. Oh. That's why maybe you should stream, and then, you know, you can announce it. Everyone can cheer. Checking the poo. Classic. Classic. Mr. X with the 58 buds. Glad I could make it in for the hard-hitting news portion of the stream. Glad you could be here for, you know, the really important stuff. There you go. See, look. See, all you gotta do is announce it in chat. You're gonna get a round of applause. All right, let's get into our news. We got a lot to talk about. We are streaming on YouTube and Twitter. We are streaming on YouTube and Twitter. So hello over there, wherever you may be watching. Twitch will obviously be the best experience, but we are on those sites as well. A lot to talk with so little time. I know. New schedule, streaming early. I got a hard cutoff. We got 2 hours and 20 minutes. We got this. I would say, yeah, we got some interesting things to talk about. We got some bad news for Humble Games. Humble Games has become a ghost town. Humble Games has become a ghost town. Let me turn off the music because YouTube hates when I play music. Humble Games announces restructuring of operations amid layoffs. It sucks because they've made some really good games, but like Humble Bundle feels, I don't know. It's hard for me to gauge because I'm not as like into the gaming specific sector as I was. But like Humble as like a brand has seemed to just kind of like fade away. I don't know. Do people shop on Humble anymore? I think I still have a Humble Bundle link. I don't know if it still works. I would think it does, but I don't know. Like I don't really like, I haven't really promoted it, and like lately I don't really look at what they have. I haven't seen a Humble Bundle I like. No one shops there. I mean, honestly, I've saved a ton of money through Humble because like you can get basically I forget how it works, but you can, when you make a purchase if you have the Humble like subscription, you get like 10% off, or you get like a 10% like kickback that you can apply to a future purchase. I don't know. It's honestly been, I'll occasionally use them for discounted Steam keys. Yeah, like I mean, I do think it is cheaper. If you buy a lot of games. Like for me as a streamer, I buy a lot of games to give away. And it's nice that Humble will often give you like a link to the game to download, which makes it very easy to give stuff away. But yeah, so they laid off 36 workers. Disclosure, IGN operate under this. Okay, wait, no. We can't get IGN's coverage on this, guys. That's, I mean, it's already, no. Humble Bundle layoffs. IGN Entertainment and publishing label Humble Games operate under separate divisions of the same parent company, Ziff Davis. Charity bundle platform Humble Bundle remains a subsidiary of IGN Entertainment. So we can't read any more from this. Eurogamer, maybe? Update. Company denies using AI to write statement. Oh, God. Humble Games has denied using AI to write yesterday's statement that characterized the reported layoffs of the brand's entire staff as a restructuring. Responding to a series of follow-up questions from Eurogamer, a Humble Games spokesperson declined to confirm details provided earlier by former Humble Bundle creative lead Chris Radley. Reported below that the changes amounted to the Humble Games brand winding down its work for good, with a third-party firm brought in to temporarily handle any leftover work. My allergies are killing me this morning. The restructuring of Humble Games will see the brand's current projects completed by a third-party video games consultancy firm. That sucks. I want to be abundantly clear, this is not a restructuring of operations. Former Humble Bundle creative lead Chris Radley wrote on LinkedIn, this is a total shutdown of Humble Games. Operations have been handed off to a third-party consultancy. No staff are left. Radley said the description of Humble Games as a layoff as a restructuring was disrespectful and suggested that Ziff Davis' statement has been written by AI. Posted on social media platform X, Michael Dowse, director of publishing at Baldur's Gate 3 Studio Larian, also suggested the statement had been AI generated. Separately, Aftermath has obtained a recording of the call where Humble Games staff were told that all 36 people would lose their jobs. In it, Steve Horowitz, president of Ziff Davis' technology and shopping division, confirmed that remaining projects would be finished by a consulting firm, the Powell Group. We're going to be using a third party to help us manage the slate moving forward, as well as the back catalog. As a result, all roles within Humble Games are going to be impacted. Humble Games was formed in 2017 and has gone on to publish a significant number of acclaimed titles, including Stray Gods, Signalist, Slay the Spire, A Hat in Time, and Eurogamer's Game of the Year in 2021, Unpacking. Like, dang it, they've made some good games. It sucks. You hate to see it. Hey, Glenn, how you doing? Earlier today, however, several Humble Games employees took to social media with reports of layoffs at the company at 9 a.m. this morning. Another year, another layoff. Humble Bundle senior QA Emily Kiefer added in a separate post. Today is mine and my entire team's last day at Humble Games. I was trying to find the let me actually find the tweet itself. We can read it directly from the horse's mouth. Is it not on the Humble feed? Oh, here we go. there's a community note. we'll see what chat thinks, if this is AI or not. Let me throw up a poll. Hi from Rhode Island. What's up, Andrew Stevens? Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, hello, hello. Did Humble use AI to write their statement? Yes. No. Maybe so. Okay. In these challenging economic times for indie game publishing, Humble Games has made the difficult but necessary decision to restructure our operations. This decision was not made lightly. It involved much deliberation and careful thought, with the goal of ensuring the stability and support of our developers and ongoing projects. Additionally, the restructuring of operations at Humble Games will have no impact on operations at Humble Bundle. We are acutely aware of the profound impact this decision has on our team members at Humble Games and deeply empathize with everyone affected. Our team's contributions have been world-class and invaluable, supporting the launch of our game since we started publishing in 2017. We are committed to navigating this transition with as much empathy and understanding as possible. Supporting our development partners and assisting former team members remains our top priority. We are committed to making this transition as smooth as possible for everyone involved. Thank you for your support and compassion during this challenging period. It is deeply appreciated. And there's a community note that says, contrary to Humble Games' PR statement, the publisher's restructuring meant all the staff had been fired. So I think what I want to do is I want to like cover this like this, and then I'm going to look at the IGN article and see if we find bias. Zero GPT is often wrong, but it is saying 32% AI generated. I think that's, I don't know. I don't trust AI check tools like but I mean I do it's really hard to say, but it does have like a weird, I don't know, you can tell if you use ChatGPT a lot, you can tell like if it looks like AI, and it does kind of look like AI. Challenging economic times, like that's, to me, that's a very, this is like a very AI kind of opener type thing. Also, we are acutely aware of the profound impact that, like, I don't know why a human would say those things. And deeply empathize with everyone affected. You mean the people you fired? I mean the AI learned that opener from somewhere. Probably itself. I mean, I don't know. Like some of these sentences to me are sus. I mean, it is definitely boilerplate corpo BS, but we are committed to navigating this transition with as much empathy and understanding as possible. It just like I some of these things are just like, why are we saying these things? I mean, I don't know. It could be AI, but I saw many of those same lines at my company. Yeah. Even if a human wrote it, the human incorporated phrases from other AI generated posts. All right. People think, yes, AI was used here. It is overly verbose in places, so I can see the AI angle. Yeah. That we are acutely aware of the profound impact. Just what, where, that just seems out of this world. Like what? It's just like there's things in here that just like it does not make sense with a statement. Like if you're gonna make a statement about what you had to do, I don't know, this just seems like a weird impersonal way. I don't know. I use ChatGPT a bit, and I just see some patterns, but whatever. It's not like I don't trust the AI checker stuff at all, but maybe written by human and edited by AI. I don't know. If you Google, we are acutely aware of the profound impact. It definitely is a common phrase. There's a lot of humble hits right now, but it's also in a bunch of other releases. Yeah, I think like the fact that, yeah, I mean, it you know, to Mr. Hex's point, the AI has to learn it from somewhere. So I'm sure there's maybe a human that wrote that at some point. Maybe they fired the PR team also, right? Today's news follows an unspecified number of job cuts at Humble Games last November. They insist that Monaco 2 and Wizard of Legend 2 won't be affected. This is the statement that we just read. Oh, wow. Eurogamer is also part of the IGN Entertainment group, by the way. Interesting. Do they own all the, like, do they just control the gaming news? The announcement was part of a statement from Humble Games, which was published on LinkedIn in the wake of several workers confirming their layoffs on social media. The statement emphasized the goal of ensuring the stability and support of our developers and ongoing projects, while saying that the restructuring does not impact Humble Bundle. They posted the statement. Tweeted separately for comment, as if Davis representatives shared the statement posted above and said the company is not shutting down, but it is ongoing restructuring, and that all past and ongoing projects and upcoming releases are not affected and will continue to be supported and published by Humble Games. The representative said they could not comment on the number of staff affected. See, like, this is interesting. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe a little bias here is happening. Like, it's a restructuring. Like, they got a representative to say it's a restructuring. Like, of course they're gonna say that. My sincerest best wishes to all the former Humble Games staff, several of whom helped make Unsighted what it was. Thank you so much for working so hard on so many amazing games. Yeah. Okay. It's sad. Definitely sad. Yeah, I mean, we know that the video game industry has been severely impacted by layoffs, just by a lot of turmoil in these challenging economic times. The video game industry has struggled. We, as consumers, are acutely aware of the profound impact that these layoffs have on the stability of the industry. Wah, wah, wah. It sucks because I like Humble. I like Humble Games. They've made good games. It's just, hate to see it. Logos AI confirmed. Confirmed. I really thought they had like a kind of a unique angle for publishing games, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like they're gonna survive. In better, more hopeful news, the Stardew Valley creator pledges to never charge fans for post-launch content in any of his games. That's exciting. Stardew Valley creator Eric Barone has promised fans that he will never charge money for DLC or updates following the release of one of his games. Furthermore, he has assured the community that he is hard at work bringing the Farming Sims 1.6 update to console and mobile platforms. I swear on the honor of my family name, I will never charge money for a DLC or update for as long as I live. Let's go. Let's go to the facts here. Enhance. 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 Screen cap this and shame me if I ever violate this oath. 27k likes. By the way, I'm not criticizing devs who do charge for DLC. Everyone's circumstances are different. This is just my own approach and not to be taken as a critique of anyone else. We need more heroes in this industry. We'll see how far that goes. A lot of people have said that just to backtrack. Well, I mean, look, Stardew Valley has released a ton of updates. I don't know if any would be considered like a DLC. They've all been correct me if I'm wrong, but they all have been like core updates to the game itself. But a lot they have expanded the content. GTA 5 did this. Well, Rockstar Games. I mean, that's Rockstar. That's, I mean, you know, Stardew Valley, you know, was created by one person. I think it's published by, it's not Tiny Build, it's, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Chucklefish? Is it Chucklefish? I don't know, someone in chat's gonna say it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's been doing a pretty good job so far. The pledge came in the wake of a progress update from the developer, in which he assured fans of Stardew Valley's highly anticipated 1.6 update, which released on PC in March 2024, but is yet to make an appearance on console or mobile platforms, will was still the focus of his efforts. Wait, Stardew Valley is on mobile? Do I need to buy Stardew Valley for like the 5th time? You tell me there's a mobile Stardew? Is it the full game as an app? It's $5. $5 on your phone. What's Stardew Valley Plus? Why is Apple Arcade promoting Stardew Valley Plus? I don't know the difference, but huh. That's sick. I don't know, I feel like my hands would get tired. I feel like the game is much better on PC. But still, I mean, I mean, oh my god, I had a dream last night that my phone, I had like a purse and it was like a black. Actually, I think it was a purse that Christy actually has. It was like a black kind of like little bag thing. And I think she put it in a, or no, it wasn't her. Someone that we were with. We were in Europe. And someone we were with put the bag in like a locker but didn't lock the locker. And so when we went to go and get our stuff, my purse was gone and it had like my passport, my wallet, it had my phone. And then Christy tracked the phone. And it was like on a train. It was on a train. I was like, this is not good. Stardew Valley used to be published by Chucklefish, but not anymore. It's currently self-published. Oh, interesting. Well, then I have even more faith that, you know, that he would stick to his word. It was on a train. The train was going away. So Christy called my phone, right? Try to get the person to pick up, and they did. And I was like, how much do you want to get my phone back? And they came back. And they gave me my phone, but not my purse. I'm like, I need my passport. And then he gave me my passport back. I was like, thanks, I'd pay you, but I don't have my wallet. Didn't get my wallet or my purse back for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why I had this dream. I think because like Gamescom, we're thinking about Gamescom and being in Europe. And Chrissy actually legitimately left her phone in a taxi in Las Vegas when we were at TwitchCon, which almost completely ruined our whole trip. It was like the last night. That was stressful. That was a stressful time. And I was calling the phone. Like we were tracking the phone on my phone. Like this is exactly what happened. The phone was going to the airport. I was like, oh my god, like they stole our phone, and they're like, what? I was like scared. I was like, no, they're probably dropping someone off at the airport. But this is like the worst situation ever. I left their credit card in Vegas. See, that's nothing though. Credit card, you just cancel the credit card. It's fine. Someone starts charging on it, you just charge it. Like you can charge it back. Like there's protections. Credit card, I would trade a credit card over a phone any day. Do you know where your wallet is now? I didn't check this morning. I didn't check. I should probably go check. So finally, the guy picks up, and you know, we're like, how much? Like, can you come back? Can you come back? You know, and of course, it's a whole thing. This guy probably has done this a million times. And so we're like, we'll pay the fare, whatever fare it costs to drive from the airport back to where we are. We will pay that fare. We did. Got the phone back. I mean, that's a good way to make some more money. They didn't steal a purple jacket. Where's my purple jacket? Where? It's always in my closet. I must have worn it to something. I don't know where my purple jacket is. Anyways. Nice, Gomar. That's nice. What's up, Eternal? How you doing? Okay. So, Stardew Valley is awesome. I love Stardew Valley. I've been playing it on my Switch as like a couch chill game. I've been watching people play, like stream Stardew Valley. I watched Ava GG stream Stardew Valley, and holy crap, she has modded the heck out of her game, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, it doesn't even look like Stardew Valley. There's so many mods. Obviously, Switch doesn't have mods. That's the downside of having it on the Switch. But I did get a laptop. I did actually get my first laptop in how many years has it been? 14 years? I showed you my old brick of a laptop. So I could potentially hook it up to the TV and play on my laptop. I mean, I guess I don't even need to hook it up to the TV, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I could. What's up, Chris? So yeah, Stardew Valley has had fresh content, bug fixes, quality of life updates in 8 years since Stardew Valley's initial 2016 release. Despite the considerable amount of time the Barone has sunk into creating those updates, he's never asked for a cent beyond the price paid for the base game. The changes have been so substantial that IGN saw fit to review the game all over again in May 2024 to take into account the wave of new content introduced by the 1.6 update. See, I don't have that on my Switch. I'm missing that. In which we lauded the title as a modern classic deserving of a 10 out of 10 score. It's so good. I think what makes this game so good also is like it is a genre of games, and I've talked about this before. Growing up, I love these type of games. Harvest Moon, I played the crap out of Harvest Moon. Loved it. The Sims, you know, those like sim games, farming games, like building, city building type games. Like, there was not enough of that growing up. Mostly it was like, you know, shooters and stuff appealing to the boys. But there has been a thirst. I mean, Animal Crossing, look at Animal Crossing and the fandom that just gobbled it up in 2020 when it released a new one. And I feel like Stardew Valley was a game, a genre. Like, it filled a hole that I think a lot of us were looking to fill for a long time. And yeah, there's probably, you know, there's been some games before that. Like, I'm not saying there hasn't been anything. It's not, you know, all or nothing statement. But you know, it was like very significant, and it really kind of helped to accelerate the whole genre, I think. I mean, now there's tons of games that get compared to Stardew Valley. And I'm very glad. I will play any game that is like this. Farming sim, you know, city building, relationships, there's crafting. You know, just like the idea of having your own little farm. Who doesn't want their own little farm? In real life, it's a lot of work, though, you know? The Sims, I remember when Booker got taken away. Yes, Booker did get taken. Booker got taken away by the ASPCA or whatever it's called. I don't know. SPCA, ASPCA, I don't know. Something like that. Booker got taken away in the game. I don't know why. I mean, I took good care of him. Also, Scomer, thank you for the 114-month resub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, next topic. I love me some Stardew. I've been playing I played Graveyard Keeper last week on Loco Games, my alt account for gaming. You should go follow it if you're not already. Will that happen again this weekend? Maybe. I would like to. I've been craving to play. I just haven't had time. But I would like to. So make sure you follow my gaming account if you want to watch me play games. You missed the good old days. Graveyard Keeper is awesome. Yeah, it's a graveyard sim. Sick. Good time. A lot to do. Really fun. What's up, Debstep? How's it going? Good to see ya. Games. Gaming happens, yes. European Union says that X's blue checks are deceptive dark patterns that breach its social media laws. European Union said Friday that blue check marks from Elon Musk's X are deceptive and that the online platform falls short on transparency and accountability requirements, the first charges against a tech company since the bloc's new social media regulations took effect. The European Commission outlines the preliminary findings from its investigation into X, formerly known as Twitter, under the 27 Nation Blocks Digital Services Act. The rulebook, as also known as the DSA, is a sweeping set of regulations that requires platforms to take more responsibility for protecting their European users and cleaning up harmful or illegal content and products on their sites under threat of hefty fines. Regulators took aim at X's blue check, saying they constitute dark patterns that are not in line with the industry best practice and can be used by malicious actors to deceive users. Before Musk's acquisition, the checkmarks mirrored verification badges common on social media and were largely reserved for celebrities, politicians, and other influential accounts. After Musk bought the site in 2022, it started issuing them to anyone who paid $8 a month for one. Since anyone can subscribe to obtain such verified status, it negatively affects users' ability to make free and informed decisions about the authenticity of the accounts and the content they interact with. The accusations, which also include blocking data access to researchers and shortcomings in its ad database, drew a combative response from Musk. No surprise. This man is so fragile and just moronic. Oh, I'm sorry. Where's my amazing overlay? I'm sorry. My bad. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. Okay. European Commission offered X a legal secret deal. If we quietly censored speech without telling anyone, they would not fine us. The other platform accepts the deal. X did not. What? I like how he's like just misconstruing what like basic moderation practices are. Oh, it is on this overlay. Yeah, what is that? Oh, featured chat. Featured chat. Featured chat. Featured chat. Featured chat. There we go. We found it. Hey, Blackjack! What's up, Blackjack? Thanks for the 108 months. How you doing today? Thank you so much for that tier 3 sub. What's up, Seedy? An email request for comment to X resulted in an automated response that said, "Busy now, please check back later." Its main spokesman reportedly left the company in June. Back in the day, blue checks used to mean trustworthy sources of information. Now with X, our preliminary view is that they deceive users and infringe the DSA. The commission also charged X with failing to comply with ad transparency rules. Oh my god, yes. Dude, like, they were totally doing, like, taking Mr. Beast's videos and, like, and basically putting them as ads and then not marking them as ads. 100%. Under the DSA, platforms must publish a database of all digital advertisements that they've carried, with details such as who paid for them and the intended audience. But X's ad database isn't searchable and reliable and has design features and access barriers that make it unfit for its transparency purpose. The database's design in particular hinders researchers from looking into emerging risks from online ads. The company also falls short when it comes to giving researchers access to public data. I mean, what doesn't this company fall short of? Excuse me, I'm Snow. Never said that. Oh my god, stop it. I did not say that. No. I will not dab for 10k bits. Absolutely not. You said 100k bits. That's very different. That's a very different... You see how that's different? 10k, not the same as 100k. Very, very different. The DSA imposes the provisions so that researchers can scrutinize how platforms work and how online risks evolve. But researchers can't independently access data by scraping it from the site, while the process to request access from the company through an interface appears to dissuade researchers from carrying out their projects or gives them no choice but to pay high fees. X now has a chance to respond to the accusations and make changes to comply, which would be legally binding. If the commission isn't satisfied, it can levy penalties worth up to 6% of the company's annual global revenue in order it to fix the problem. Nice. I mean, 6% of what? I mean, is this net revenue or gross? Because if it's net revenue, you're probably not gonna get anything. I don't see how this... I mean, it's, you know. Hopefully it's gross. 100k? Yeah, I mean, 100k bits. I will definitely dab for 100k bits. Are you crazy? FIDs are only part of the investigation. Regulators are still looking into whether X is failing to do enough to curb the spread of illegal content, such as hate speech, or... They're literally not doing anything to combat hate speech. They're actually protecting people to do hate speech, by the way. By the way, this site sucks. Oh, it's so bad. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's a right-wing platform now. Like, it's just, that's what it is. You know, it is what it is. Anyways, in some cool positive news, Monty Python and the Holy Grail gets a Magic the Gathering crossover. Okay, Magic the Gathering is doing some really cool stuff. They're doing some really cool stuff. Oh, we have ads running? Yes,
Blackjack
we do have ads running.
161 cheered 1000 bits. Hi at Grens.
Wait, what? Did you cheer 1,000 bits to say hi to A-Greens? Okay. You're the bits. What did we decide the second place was? Bit. You're the bits. Chancellor. Bit Chancellor. That's what you are, Blackjack. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. And also, hi, A-Greens. Hi, A-Greens. I mean, look, if Blackjack's gonna cheer 1,000 bits for when people say hi. Anyone want to say hi to Blackjack? Oh my god, Blackjack!
Blackjack 161 cheered 1000 bits. Why should I say hi to you? I just did hi to you, lololol.
I mean, you know how to say hi to me, I guess, but cheering 1,000 bits to say hi to someone, you know, someone in chat. It's a big hello. Blackjack, thanks for the 1,000 bits. You are now the Bit Lord. You are the Bit Lord. Ooh, the chairperson. Yes, you're the chairperson of the bits. No, you're the Bit Lord. The Lord of Bits. So is Magic... Now, I'm not like too familiar with Magic, so maybe someone has to help me out. Magic the Gathering and their crossovers that they've been doing, is that like a new thing that they've just started in the last year or two, or have they always done crossovers? Because I feel like they've done a ton lately. They're just like, oh, here's all these popular... I mean, it's cool. It makes me want to get Magic cards, honestly. It does. I've always had the temptation ever since we played like Arena online. I just want the physical cards, but it feels like it's more now. Every time I think I've seen Magic the Gathering's most unexpected crossover yet, be that Hatsune Miku or the board game Clue. Okay, I didn't know that they did those things. Wizards of the Coast figures out some way to surprise me yet again. This time, it's with a selection of cards set in the world of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Blackjack 161 shared 1000 bits. Question: what is GOG?
Hi, Quake. What is GOG is a gaming site. It's yeah, good old games. I didn't even know what it stood for, but yeah, it's like where you can buy games. Put across 2 secret layer drops, the latest Universes Beyond tie-in will have 8 reprints and 1 token reskin with references and jokes from the classic 1975 film. That movie came out in 1975. Holy crap. One drop will have 5 cards total, one of which is double face. You can choose if it's either an African or European swallow, while the other have 3 cards and a token. That's awesome. Tim the Enchanter. Why is this not loading? There are some who called me Tim. That's awesome. I want that. That's so sick. Bring out your dad. I'm getting better. No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a moment. I love this movie so much. Bring out your dad. 'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. It's just a flesh wound. Classic. That would have been a better line, I think. I feel like that's quoted more. There's so many good quotes from this movie. We are the knights who say me. Obviously, that's you know, an African swallow. Oh my god, so cool. European swallow. We want a shrubbery. One that looks nice and not too expensive. Like, why? Like, we need more movies like this, man. I don't know. How do we not get more movies like this? The Bridge of Death. What is your favorite color? What is your name? Dude, is the rabbit in the thing? The rabbit? So logically, if she weighs the same as a duck, she's made of wood. And therefore, a witch! Yeah, witch! She's a witch! Castle of the Black Beast of Varg. Run away! Run away! Who hasn't seen this movie? Come on. Classic. There's so many good things you could pull from this movie, honestly. I was hoping they had the rabbit. So good, love it. I discovered Christopher Guest movies. Chrissy and I watched Best in Show. I'd never seen these movies. I never had seen these movies before. We watched Best in Show. It's got an amazing cast of people. I mean, Catherine O'Hara's in it. Eugene Levy. I mean, it's like a mockumentary style. So there's that one that's like about like a dog show. I saw that in theaters. Are you serious? All those movies are amazingly hilarious. I had never discovered. I never knew about these movies. Two Left Feet. Yeah. Oh my god, it was so funny. And then we watched meeting with, or what is it? Is it Waiting For, or meeting with Goffman? Something like that. That one is so funny. Like, yeah, so there's like a bunch of them. They're all like mockumentary style movies with like they're like an awesome cast of people. So good. I loved it. Yeah, I can't wait to watch the rest of them. I posted something in mod chat I forgot to send you. It's like whitelisted users and words. I posted an edited version you can show on stream. Oh, about the Twitter thing? Let me see. Oh yeah, so I don't know like if this is true, but Twitter is suspending people who post this image. So definitely don't take this and post and share on your Twitter. That I don't know if this is true. Someone found expose OKTA configs for Twitter, basically saying that these users, which are all like right-wing extremists, and like words that they can say. Yeah, I don't know if it's true, but it is weird that they are suspending anyone who like tweets about this. So that's pronounced Octa. Oh, Octa. Okay. That looks false. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, they are actually suspending people who post that on Twitter. So much for freedom of speech. By the way, I'd love to kind of, you know, where are the freedom of speech proponents? The free speech proponents. Because yeah, Twitter's never been about that. And now it's just banning people who speak out against hate speech. Weird, huh? Fascism, it'd be like that. That's how that works. That's why you're supposed to ban that kind of thing and prevent that kind of thing. All right, we got some so I'm not going to show the leaks. I avoid video game leaks as much as possible. But I will say that there has been there is actually like gameplay that was shown officially. So I kind of want to take a look at that, but this article basically covers there was a lengthy clip, it's been circulating. I don't think it's even necessary to look at, but we will look at these 10, not all the 10 minutes, but we will look at some of the gameplay here. And we'll, oh yeah, let's just watch it and let's see what you guys think, you know?
This month's IGN.
Okay, let me change the quality here. Jeez. Okay, let's not have talking.
To bring you a full mission of exclusive gameplay. Taking place on the classic desert planet of Tatooine, this expert mission takes Kate on a journey involving a Jawa and a Sarlacc pit as she journeys from the sand to the stars. Enjoy.
Okay, cutscene. Okay.
Hey, I heard you could put a turret on my ship. I'm sorry?
She said she'll put a turret anywhere if you give her a tooth. Forgive the intrusion, but I sensed you needed an interpreter.
Oh.
Cutscene.
You know where I can
not
get
gameplay.
a Sarlacc tooth?
Okay.
Anyone else looking for a tooth won't be coming alone.
I want a little pet. That pet looks cute.
It's a dead Sarlacc. Who knows what's crawling around down there?
Okay. And you're supposed to go in that?
We're going in next. Okay, that's one mouth down. You good, buddy? Ugh, it's kind of leathery.
Bye, Chris. Take care.
Okay, the Jawas have arrived at the ship.
Let me go.
Did they bring a turret?
They did. They have yet to confirm that it works.
Okay, well, you keep an eye on that. I've got to find a way down to the bottom of this pit.
Oh. Okay.
Ugh, so many dead things in this dead thing.
I want to see like the combat.
About you. No. Hurry, please.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Can I get
come
some-
back here.
can I get
That's
some-
my tooth.
Okay.
Wait.
Here we go.
All right, Nix, go get him.
Is it loud? Oh god.
Someone nearby?
Getting jumpy.
All this for a tooth.
That slide looked very unsatisfying.
They're headed for us. Oh, got the tooth. I should get out of here.
What is happening?
You think you can take me? Come on.
We're going loud.
Oh my god, the slide is so... Like, I feel embarrassed about the slide. I don't know. I mean...
Okay, the Jawas are getting impatient.
How can you tell?
Slides
They're
are
trying to
unfortunate, really.
disassemble me.
And I've been the talk
Okay.
of this release,
I'm
oh my
headed
gosh.
back to their boss now, all right? Just,
I'm gonna use the
try to stay
restroom
in
real
one
quick.
piece. Here, straight from the, second mouth. That's good, right?
Oh, yes. I love watching the wheels of commerce in motion.
Ah, Criff, it's hot, Nix.
Okay, Like, I mean, I feel like that was not 10 minutes of gameplay. I feel like that was like 2 minutes of gameplay. This part here was underwhelming. I think it still looks fun. Like, it still looks good. This was this was like the most gameplay, and it was just not. This does not show the game in the best light, which is like, you know, it just. The sliding was bad. The sliding was like, what is happening here? But no, I mean, I was so excited to play it. But it's just like, what are you doing with it? Like, what is the slide accomplishing? Like, speed up the slide. It doesn't have to be like physically the most realistic. Just make it look faster. The slide is just like, oh gosh. Like, I mean, you're not realistically gonna slide that far anyways, but yeah, that slide was... The slide was rough. The slide was rough. Gotta buy the Super Deluxe Edition for a better looking slide. Oh, God. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I hope it's good. I really do hope it's good. I really do. I want it to be good so badly. All right. Let's get into some Twitch news here. Donald Trump has been unbanned from Twitch after 3 years. Because 3 years ago, he incited an insurrection. I like the old Twitch logo here. Donald Trump has been unbanned on Twitch after almost 3.5 years since he was suspended from the Amazon-owned platform. On January 6, 2021, we had an insurrection. These protests resulted in 5 deaths. Donald Trump, the Republican candidate in that election, was accused of inciting the protests. As a result, platforms like Twitch and Twitter removed the politicians' accounts from the websites just weeks later. It took them weeks, by the way. It took them weeks. What's up, Arid9? How's it going? He streamed, well, not he personally. Obviously, he would never do that. He's a dinosaur. But I think that he had his protests, his campaign rallies streamed to Twitch. And again, not specifically to Twitch. Like it's not like he's like, I want to stream on Twitch. Like, it's not like that. But like, I think his campaign just streamed to as many platforms as possible. Sasha received a comment from Twitch regarding the unban, which cited his involvement in the 2024 election as a reason for his account being unsuspended. We reinstated former President Trump's channel. We believe there is value in hearing from presidential nominees directly when possible. Trump is now the official Republican nominee for U.S. president. Why do we need to hear from Trump? Like, why? Why is there, what value is there, honestly, truthfully? Like, there's literally no value. I really disagree with this 100%. Like, I don't think there's any value at all. I think we should be shutting down fascist rhetoric and not let those types of things spread. I feel like there was another article about this. Maybe it was PC Gamer. Yeah. We reinstated former President Trump's channel. We continue to enforce our community guidelines and take necessary enforcement action when we identify violations of our rules, which doesn't have a public figure policy, meaning all channels are equally subject to our guidelines, regardless of whether the channel belongs to a public figure. It's quite a turnaround from January 2021, when Twitch said The president's incendiary rhetoric made the suspension necessary to protect our community and prevent Twitch from being used to incite further violence. What about Trump's rhetoric has made people think we need to rethink and let him have a voice? I mean, yeah, total false equivalence there by gaming while bald, gaming while brainless as well, apparently. Yeah, that's literally like you're not supposed to give fascists an equal voice. Like that is totally a just complete fallacy. You're definitely not supposed to do that. That's like 101 for anti-fascism. It's like you don't give people a voice that spout fascism, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, I totally disagree with this. This is dangerous. This is dangerous to allow such a thing to exist on the platform. It's also totally contradictory to the reason why you banned him in the first place, which is like to protect the community. This is not protecting the community at all. I believe you expose bad ideas, don't bury them. No, you what? You expose bad ideas. We're actively exposing bad ideas, but you don't give them a platform and give them an audience. The more you try to silence somebody, the more power they gain. What? No, you need to suppress their voice. Like the fact that the media gives Trump like equal credence and like tolerate his ideas as like totally normal is why we are in such a shit show in the first place. Let the people with bad ideas get discussed. No, you can discuss the bad ideas, but you don't let them discuss the bad ideas because they discuss them as good ideas. What? Like, again, the reason why we're in this is because the media has treated Trump as like a totally normal political candidate. Like, as if the things that he spouts are just as valid as whatever the Democratic talking points are. And the fact that we equalize both of those things as like a realm of debate is incredibly dangerous because it gives it validity and something to stand on. Trump streaming on Twitch does no benefit to combating fascism. That's crazy to think that would be beneficial. That's gonna help quash fascism. No, absolutely not. You don't give stuff like that airtime. The media gives Trump so much attention because he gives them ratings. Of course. I mean, of course. Trump is good for like everyone's ratings. Like no media is unhappy that Trump is unhappy that Trump is rerunning. I can see it different from though from the original action, office holder versus candidate. What? Like what he says, his rhetoric hasn't changed though. It's not like he like reformed or something and has totally different rhetoric. Like he's the same shill felon, by the way, convicted felon shill, liar, insurrection starter. Literally wants to like purge all diversity from America, but okay. Didn't he once say to drink bleach to kill COVID? I wish he would have done that. I was hoping he'd take his own advice. He represents half of the US. I don't think first of all, I think a lot of people who vote for Trump don't agree with a lot of the things he say or are aware of what he says or stands for. A lot of it is like people think, literally I had someone tell me that Trump was the most pro LGBTQ president that there has been. And I've heard that from another person before and I'm like, what? Where? How? Like these people actually think, there's some people that actually think that Trump is like a good president or something. It's crazy. It is crazy. He's a rapist? Yeah. Yeah. Like the like this is why like people who support Trump are like so freaking like I just don't want to be near you at all. There's nothing about him that you could even like say is beneficial or good or positive. Like he's like gross head to toe. I mean, and I didn't mean that like externally, but I mean that's also like, you know, true, but like just he's awful in every way. Crazy supporters, yeah. But Loco, he got shot. Excuse me, his nickname should be Cheeto Mussolini. Can we talk about his cult-like followers putting band-aids on their ears in support? Oh my god, I find that so funny. Like, couldn't bother to wear a mask, but will wear a dumb cloth over your ear. You guys look so stupid. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. When you're literally saying things like death to America and we are Hamas? Wait, what? Who is saying that? It's so funny to do something because we support someone. Wait, no. Why, Chef, what are you doing? I don't know, like pronouns? You literally used pronouns in that sentence. It's so funny to do something because we support someone. I don't know, like pronouns. You literally used pronouns in your sentence. What are you talking about? You use pronouns. Like, what do you mean do something? That's just called speaking English. Like having proper grammar and communication and words to express something. What? I love talking about this stuff because like the talking points are so bad. They're so bad. I don't like to use pronouns. Okay, but you did. You did. Good luck trying to speak without using pronouns. Have fun with that. Like, what? If that's why you hate leftist politics because they use pronouns, sorry, but, you know, not everyone just has, like, a total lack of education. Some of us like to use proper grammatical structure so that people understand what we're talking about and not mumble random shit. Oh god, Saucy Frosty, Jesus, man. Yeah, and this is exactly why allowing someone like this on the platform is a bad thing. Because, like, look at this. Grammar is a liberal conspiracy to control your minds with 5G waves. Oh my god, it's so funny. Facebook and Instagram also suspended Trump's accounts in the media wake of the January 6th attack. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg said at the time the former president has used the platforms to incite violent insurrection against Democratic. What do you think is going to happen when the elections happen, by the way? Twitch did not clarify whether the Trump campaign or some affiliate entity requested the channel's reinstatement or if it just went ahead and did it proactively. As it stands, reinstatement appears to have caught everyone by surprise. The channel is empty of all content. The background image still contains the old Trump-Pence 2020 banner. Mike Pence did not return as Trump's running mate for 2024, possibly at least in part because the House Select Committee investigation of the Capitol attack found that Trump had expressed support for Pence's murder amidst the January 6th violence. But again, we need to hear what he has to say now as the presidential nominee. We need to hear what he has to say. But okay. What is clear is that Trump has not toned down his rhetoric since his election loss in 2020. In an April speech reported by Reuters, for instance, he referred to immigrants in the US as animals and not human. Trump may not actually return to Twitch. His Twitter account was reinstated by Elon Musk in 2022. But if he does, and if Twitch is serious about enforcing its community policies, I think there's a good likelihood it'll be suspended again in short order. But again, yes, we need to hear what he has to say. There's value. There's value in listening to what he has to say. Okay. By the way, in the same week, I don't know, maybe a coincidence, chat, that literally right after unbanning Trump, Twitch amps up its sexual harassment policy and adds new tools for combating sexual harassment. I don't know why that would happen the same week. I mean, you know, correlation does not mean causation, but I do find it to be kind of humorous. Twitch released a statement saying, today we're making some clarification to our sexual harassment policy and sharing more about a new automod category designed to flag chat messages that may contain sexual harassment. While policy remains largely unchanged, these updates are designed to make the policy easier to understand. Sexual harassment is never okay or acceptable. It harms our community, can make those targeted feel unsafe and disrespected, and can discourage them and others from participating on Twitch. We want our service to be the best and safest place to stream, and that means drawing clear boundaries about what behaviors are and aren't allowed. In order for a sexual harassment policy to be effective, we need a shared understanding of what sexual harassment is and how it shows up. To remove ambiguity, we've added additional language about what we prohibit and more clearly define what we consider sexual harassment. We define sexual harassment to encompass non-physical behaviors. Why is this one randomly centered? This paragraph is randomly centered. We define sexual harassment to encompass non-physical behaviors of sexual nature that causes users to feel uncomfortable, degraded, unsafe, or discouraged from participation. We prohibit unwanted comments, including comments made using emojis or emotes, regarding someone's appearance or body, sexual requests or advances, sexual objectification, and negative statements or attacks related to a person's perceived sexual behavior or activities, regardless of their gender. We also do not tolerate the recording or sharing of non-consensual intimate images or videos under any circumstances and may report such content to law enforcement. As we said last year, we want to be as open as possible about how we enforce our community guidelines and ensure that enforcements are accurate and fair. Automod is also getting updated in order to better combat sexual harassment. Automod is a moderation tool. We know what Automod is, chat. We already know. We developed a new Automod category that will allow you to filter out chat messages that could be considered sexual harassment. This new category will provide an additional layer of protection and can help to block these messages in the moment before they show up in chat. As with all other Automod categories, you can customize how strict you'd like Automod to be. I keep almost saying automatopoeia. So Automod, there's aggression, bullying, sexual harassment, and you can customize how these are filtered to and so Automod is AI. I know AI gets a lot of like, oh god, AI is everywhere, it's bad, but Automod AI is used often everywhere in a lot of things already before it became like a buzzword, and it learns based on what you approve or deny when messages do show up. So as a streamer, you can set your own customization on how filtered you want these to be. Oh, I zoomed in too much. And then Automod will learn as you, again, approve and deny things. So definitely a handy little update by Twitch. Definitely good. Definitely good to have. Let's silence everyone like Russia. That's working out really well. Yeah, do you know what Russia is suppressing? Do you know what type of things Russia is suppressing? People that are against Russia's invasion of Ukraine. War, violence. Yeah, those things are not the same. You cannot equate people that want peace, non-violence, not invading other countries, not murdering innocent civilians, and people that are doing those things and advocating for those things. Those two things are not the same. That is the entire problem of giving a voice and a platform to one of those talking points. It's bad. Like, they're not, it's not, like, I don't know how people think that's the same. Like, there's people that want to do genocide, and we're just like, those people are just as allowed to speak as the people who say genocide is bad, and we should not be mass murdering people in any way, but okay. If you protest in this country, you can go home afterwards. Where were you in 2020? You know how many people got arrested or beat or like what do you mean? Have you ever been to a protest in your life in this country? Like, yeah, you're not gonna be like sent to Siberia, but have you seen the protests that are going on? Yeah, in colleges? Like what? Forget 2020. Where were you in 2014? Where were you this year? I mean, it's literally ongoing right now. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, the video game strike. Yes, we gotta talk about the video game strike. Oh, we're doing so good on time. We have a whole hour. Right? The stream goes until noon. Let me check my calendar, make sure. It's noon, right? Yeah, we're doing so good on time. Speed running these articles. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's talk about the strike. Let me get my links out here. All right. Speaking of AI, the dangers of AI. Video game performers will go on strike over artificial. Okay, let's try this again. Video game reporter. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Video game performers video game performers okay, here we go. Video game performers will go on strike over artificial intelligence concerns. Hollywood's video game performers announced that they would go on strike Thursday, throwing part of the entertainment industry into another work stoppage after talks for a new contract with major game studios broke down over artificial intelligence protections. The strike, the second for video game voice actors and motion capture performers under the Screen Actors Guild American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, aka SAGAFTRA, much easier to say. There's a reason why there's an acronym. Will begin at 12:01 a.m. Friday. That's today. The move comes after nearly 2 years of negotiations with gaming giants, including divisions of Activision, Warner Brothers, and Walt Disney Co. over a new interactive media agreement. SAG-AFTRA negotiators say gains have been made over wages and job safety in the video game contract, but that the two sides remain split over the regulation of generative AI. A spokesperson for the video game producers, Audrey Cooling, said the studio offers AI protections, but SAG-AFTRA's negotiating committee said that the studio's definition of who constitutes a performer is key to understanding the issue of who would be protected. The industry has told us point blank that they do not necessarily consider everyone who is rendering movement performance to be a performer that is covered by the collective bargaining agreement, SAG-AFTRA Chief Contracts Officer Ray Rodriguez said at a news conference. He said some physical performances are being treated as data. Without guardrails, game companies could train AI to replicate an actor's voice or create a digital replica of their likeness without consent or fair compensation. We strike as a matter of last resort. We have given this process absolutely as much time as we responsibly can. We have exhausted the other possibilities, and that is what we're doing. That is why we're doing it now. Cooling said the company's offer extends meaningful AI protections. We are disappointed the union has chosen to walk away. We are so close to a deal. We remain prepared to assume negotiations. Andy Norris, an actor and member of the union's negotiating committee, said that those who do stunt work or creature performances would still be at risk under the game company's offer. The performers who bring their body of work to these games create a whole variety of characters, and all of that work must be covered. The proposal would carve out anything that doesn't look and sound identical to me as I sit here, when in truth, on any given week, I am a zombie, I am a soldier, I am a zombie soldier. We cannot and will not accept that a stunt or movement performer given a full performance on stage next to a voice actor isn't a performer. The global video game industry generates well over $100 billion in profit annually, according to game market forecaster Newzoo. $100 billion, and yet it feels like the industry is just absolutely in the toilet right now. The people who design and bring those games to life are the driving force behind that success. Members voted overwhelmingly last year to give leadership the authority to strike. Concerns about how movie studios will use AI helped fuel last year's film and television strikes by the union, which lasted 4 months. The last interactive contract, which expired in November 2022, did not provide protections around AI, but secured a bonus compensation structure for voice actors and performance capture artists after an 11-month strike that began in October 2016. The work stoppage marked the first major labor action from SAG-AFTRA following the merger of Hollywood's 2 largest actor unions in 2012. The video game agreement covers more than 2,500 off-camera voiceover performers on camera, motion capture stunt performers, stunt coordinators, singers, dancers, puppeteers, and background performers. Amid the tense interactive negotiations, SAG-AFTRA created a separate contract in February that covered independent and lower budget video game projects. The tiered budget independent interactive media agreement contains some of the protections on AI that video game industry titans have rejected. Games signed to an interim interactive media agreement, tiered budget independent interactive agreement, or interim interactive localization agreement are not part of the strike. So, going to the site itself. Interactive Media Video Game Strike. This is SAG-AFTRA. This is the website. This is the fonts. It is tiny. Keep reading. Okay. Enhance. Enhance. AI protections remain the sticking point. We're gonna get rid of the things we've already repeated. Negotiations began in October 2022, and on September 24th, 2023, SAG-AFTRA members approved the video game strike authorization with a 98.32% yes vote. Although agreements have been reached on many issues important to SAG-AFTRA members, the employees refused to plainly affirm in clear and enforceable language that they will protect all performers covered by this contract in their AI language. We're not going to consent to a contract that allows companies to abuse AI to the detriment of our members. Enough is enough. These companies get serious about offering an agreement our members can live and work with. We will be here ready to negotiate. What is this, a website for ants? I know. All right, let me enhance more. Enhance. How's that better? The video game industry generates billions of dollars in profit annually. The driving force behind this, yeah, we read that. That includes SAG-AFTRA members who bring memorable and beloved game characters to life, and they deserve and demand the same fundamental protections as performers in film, television, streaming, and music. fair compensation, and the right of informed consent for the use of AI, their faces, voices, and bodies. Frankly, it's stunning that these video game studios haven't learned anything from the lessons of last year. 18 months of negotiations have shown us that our employers are not interested in fair, reasonable AI protections, but rather flagrant exploitation. We refuse this paradigm. We will not leave any of our members behind, nor will we wait for sufficient protection any longer. Oh my god. Ian, don't drop your Doritos in my chat. We're in the middle of a serious discussion. We look forward to collaborating with teams on our interim and independent contracts, which provide AI transparency, consent, and compensation to all performers. For more information and to search whether a video game is struck, please visit sagaftra.org/videogamestrike. Okay, so what do creators need to know about this? Because when there were some previous strikes, there were some instructions to content creators about what they could, should not do. I'm trying to remember what the things were, and I just had it in my head and now I'm blanking on this. WB is a big offender of this, yeah? I mean, yeah, I find that to be incredibly ironic considering what one of their companies that have now shut down tried to get me to sign to attend one of their conventions, and I didn't sign it, and a lot of people got mad at me for not signing it, but it would have granted WB the exact thing that they are now getting flamed for. So okay, so what are the struck companies? Oh, you need like a production ID or something? I don't know. Okay. How do I know if a game is struck? Okay. Are there any video games that aren't struck? Okay, yeah. Let's see. There is a thing for creators. I know there is. Solidarity. Non-members. Oh my god. Let me zoom out here. Creators. Okay, there's a creator section. Woo. Okay, we got there. All right. Here's what you need to know about the SAG-AFTRA strike if you're a content creator and you want to not cross the picket line. So this is on their website FAQ. How can I show support? The performers that you see and hear in video games help make the games you love really come to life. Unfortunately, compensation to performers has stagnated in real value due to inflation. The unregulated use of artificial intelligence threatens the careers of professional actors in the video game industry, and members' physical safety has lacked necessary protective provisions for too long. Share what's going on. Whether you're on Twitch, X, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, etc., please consider letting your audience know why the strike is so important to the performers who bring the games you love to life. Need some talking points? We got you. Just email influencer@sagaftra.org. I feel like they should just like post them. Include level up the contract and video game strike in your messages of support and solidarity. They have a digital toolkit. Invite one of our video game performers to join your stream or show and use the opportunity to discuss the strike and what's at stake. You can reach out to them at influencer@sagaftra.org and we can help connect you with a performer who will be a good fit. So that's pretty cool. If you're a content creator who maybe covers this kind of stuff, or you play a lot of video games and you want to continue to support the video game industry, do that. Now, do you have to stop playing video games as a creator? No, not at all. You do not have to stop playing games or avoid any games. We're not asking you to stop playing video games. In fact, the opposite. Please continue doing what you love, and any support and solidarity would be extremely appreciated. Okay, so there you go. Pretty straightforward to follow. All they're asking for is to use your platform, whatever platform you have, to show support, to raise the issue, to raise awareness about the issue. So if you're a content creator, very straightforward. Nothing you have to avoid or tiptoe around. You know, sometimes these things can be very complicated and confusing, but here it is extremely straightforward. Do whatever you normally do on your content, but, you know, maybe talk about the strike or raise some awareness. I mean, you can literally just read their site on stream like I'm doing right now to raise awareness. So, what if you're a streamer but also a SAG affiliated actor? That's a good question. So they have a lot of FAQ questions here. So if you are a member, there are some solidarity actions that you can take. So I'm sure they will send instructions if you are a part of SAG-AFTRA or affiliated with SAG. So there's some instructions there for those folks as well. Play games to highlight the work of the incredible creative workers in the industry. Yeah. Hugo said if I continue to play Resident Evil, she's going to roundhouse kick me. What? I would never. Look, better you play Resident Evil than me, honestly. I don't think I've ever threatened to roundhouse kick anyone except Apollo. Alright, let's catch up on some alerts. Dust coming in with the 28 months. Thank you so much, Dust. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the support. J11 with the 64 months. Thank you, J11. 64 monthers. That is amazing. Thank you. Have any major games used AI voices yet, or is this a preemptive strike? So it's not really about like using. It's not like a preempt. They're in active contract negotiations. So it's not like did they or won't they or will they or did they. It's we need to reach an agreement in order to continue working. We have not been able to reach an agreement based on what we are looking for. Therefore, we will not resume work. So, yeah, I mean, AI, it's definitely a very complicated space because, you know, there are things that make sense for AI, and then there's like really dangerous things to use AI for, like voice acting or, you know, doing mocap and stuff, and you're basically doing all the work. And also likeness, right? Using someone's likeness, having usage rights to like, hey, you know, you acted for one of our games. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep using you, what you did that one time forever. But there are ways that AI do and will make video game production better, but there's just, when it comes to the art of it, you know, that stuff has to be preserved. Governments can't keep up, so it's being abused. Yep. Yeah, I mean, government is always behind on stuff. So, yeah, it can be pretty dangerous. Can AI capture the emotion one would need in a game? Given enough data, like if you get enough data, I mean, I can't say for sure, but eventually, yes. Inevitably, yes. I feel that AI technology, it's not like AI as like a technology it's not a new thing. It's definitely a more accessible thing now with OpenAI literally opening up AI for everyone to access. Where was I going with this? Is there a list of games that may affect? Yeah, there is a list of games here, but it's not very clear how to figure out. I kind of tuned out on the instructions of what games are affected. How do I know if a game is struck? You have to go here and enter the production ID or code name into the search function. it's not something that you could find, I don't think, as like a regular person. Renting the abuse of actor assets in a generative sense, yes. I just hate they keep calling it AI. It's a generative language video and picture model, yes. AI is definitely an oversimplification for all of the technology that is used in some sense. Machine learning has been around for ages. It was used to cheat in RuneScape years ago. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's really about like AI as a tool that a person can use as a tool versus AI is the person. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely like a distinction there, and obviously when you're protecting jobs, you have to make sure that those rules are very clear, very defined, signed, sealed, delivered, transparent. All right, I have to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. You guys can just stare at this beautiful screen. Okay. Hello, chat. Where's my words on stream? Well, it's hard to do words on stream when I'm streaming to 3 platforms and only one can actually play. I want to check if you still like your new chair. It's another week using Anthros and I still love it. There's so many different ways I feel comfortable using Anthros. Like right now, I'm totally like sitting straight up. But sometimes I'll lean the chair back and have it cut me while still keeping my posture straight. It's really great. Like it's just like so much more customizable, like just straight up. You customize the lower back so that it actually like supports your lumbar. I got a beanbag? What? I remember the AI named Eliza. It does pretty much the same thing as today's AI, but only trained on a single person's input instead of all the internet. Oh my god. Can you imagine that one person working so hard on that project just to be like, here's data on the entirety of the internet. Oh god. That was back in 1966. That's wild. One person was you and only stored the session for as long as you played with it. It was me. I'm the AI. I wasn't even around in 1966. Am I a bot? Am I a bot, chat? Can Loco say I'm not AI? I need to be sure. I'm not AI. I'm not AI. If I was AI, could I do this? Oh wait, hold on. Can I do this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Exactly. Gotcha. AI can't do that. Everyone knows that would break AI. Got him. Get wrecked, chat. Jeez. Get Shrek. What else do I have for you guys? Troublemakers. All of you troublemakers. Can you walk and chew gum at the same time? Yeah. I just don't chew gum that often. But yeah, I could do it. If I had gum, I would. And yeah, I could have done that immediately, but you faltered, which makes it seem real. I mean, you know, I'm only human. You know? I'm only human. This is a little bit older news, but something we didn't talk about, which is Twitch is updating its mobile app and is gonna arrive this summer. A new redesigned version of the Twitch mobile app will arrive this summer, as announced by CEO Dan Clancy at this year's TwitchCon Europe event. The redesigned app was first announced by Clancy in an open letter in March detailing the company's plans for 2024. The new app was shown at TwitchCon's Europe opening ceremony, along with other new features like creator clubs and enhanced broadcasting. Creator clubs? Like as a creator club. Mobile is a key area of focus for Twitch. 70% of new viewers start watching on Twitch on mobile. That's a wild stat. That is a wild stat. So the aim is to make it easier for these viewers to find streams for shorter, more frequent visits. What's more, 50% of all users are primarily using the mobile app as well as desktop, while 40% are exclusively on the mobile app. That's significant. Significant. The Discovery feed, first announced at last year's TwitchCon Europe, is the main landing page of the app and allows viewers to find new streamers to watch based on recommendations through viewer settings and habits. Eurogamer spoke with the VP of Product, Community Products, Jeremy Forster. What? My allergies are strong today. To discuss further the importance of mobile for this streaming platform. I think our mobile experience just hasn't been invested in heavily in a long time. The previous experience works really well for people who have been on Twitch a long time, but really trying to strike the balance between helping streamers get discovered, helping new viewers find content, and really get engaged with those communities, while at the same time still trying to make it easy as possible for people that have been on Twitch a long time and use the app a lot to be able to get back to the channels they follow and go back to the creators that they know and love. Discovery feed has been put at the forefront of the app to alleviate the current back and forth required to enter and view streams. Now streams can be viewed directly in the feed or easily scrolled by. However, the goal of the feed is not to simply scroll. This isn't aiming to compete with Instagram or TikTok, for instance. The goal of the feed is to get you to a channel page. We don't want you to just be swiping forever. That's not our purpose. Our goal is to really find you something to watch, find you the thing that you're looking for, and get you into that channel page so you can engage with the creator and hopefully ultimately become part of their community. Which makes sense, right? And this is something I've been talking about forever. Twitch has to facilitate the viewer to creator discovery funnel as much as possible. And my criticism has been that they haven't done enough. That finding a new creator to fall in love with has been very cumbersome and not very accurate. So the way to improve this is obviously to improve the flow, which is what's happening here, and the other side of that is to improve the algorithm and understanding why someone watches this streamer and what streamers that person would also like to watch based on the data of, you know, that stream, which is hard to, you know, qualify a stream, a live stream, hours and hours of video footage, and understand what are the things that makes that person watch. And that's why Twitch has like a tagging system, because they want the streamer to like identify their own content so that Twitch can match a viewer with another streamer that also has some overlapping tags. And that's why they have an inbound rating feature on the app itself, so that when you raid someone, you're signaling that there is community overlap with the streamer that you're rating. So if you are a viewer of, you know, Christy's channel and I raid Christy, then Christy's viewers who are there are now going to be shown my stream in the discovery feed, because I basically told Twitch, hey, me and Christy are friends, and you know, we share similar viewers because I'm raiding with my viewers. I'm getting our communities mixed together. So while it's too early to see the impact of the discovery feed since last year, Twitch has experimented and evolved the feature. We'll continue to listen to user feedback to introduce, for instance, the ability to mute videos or not autoplay. Forcer believes signals are good, that the feed is working as intended to engage with new users. Elsewhere at the opening ceremony, Clancy announced the introduction of creator clubs to assist creators in finding communities of like-minded streamers. These are modeled around the existing guilds, with 2 clubs launching first for DJs and IRL streamers. Interesting. Other new features include access to stories on the mobile app for affiliates later this summer to create short-form posts, optimizing the creation of clips with an automatic portrait view designed for mobile viewing, and a new drop-in feature for Stream Together to allow streamers to collaborate easily. Clancy also reiterated the platform's new DJ program, which we've talked about, and enhanced broadcasting. Well, you know, internal for the sake of the conversation. It was easier to say. So, speaking of mobile, I did tweet about this because it bothers me. And you know how it goes with advice, where, you know, people have to be mad about it, even though it's 100% true and I totally stand by it. But I tweeted this the other day. Don't slap your Twitch handle across the middle of your clip. It turns the content you made into a desperate ad for your channel and reduces shareability. Let the content stand on its own. If people like it, they will share it and watch more from you. Apparently people got upset about this. You know, maybe the word desperate was a little harsh, but also when you have your logo this big in the best part of your video, it honestly, it does seem a little desperate. I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's a little harsh, but like, this is obnoxious. So now this comes from Twitch's vertical clip editor, which I'm going to bring up here to demonstrate live. Okay, so let's go to, okay, what is happening? Share your clip. Click share to post your clip on, okay. I'm glad they're making a lot of this easier. So, we'll go with hype train jump scare here. Okay. Well, now let's make this into a vertical clip. Share portrait clip. I want to edit, I guess. Okay. This is how your clip will look when viewers watch it on mobile devices. If they let you choose from a selection of fonts, it's just the size. So there's a couple of things wrong with it. And look, for Twitch, I understand why they have the thing the way they do. What is happening here? Why can't I see this? I don't know what's happening here. Okay, apply. Save clip. Where? Why? Okay. What? Hype train jump scare. Worked with the guys who had watermarks that were so big, we had to sit down and have a talk with them about it. Where are the watermarks now? Oh, here we go. Is it when I click share? Edit layout? Like where is it? I'm not even finding it anymore. Did they get rid of it? Did they get rid of it? Come on. It's been wait, did they actually get rid of it? I just tweeted that. Like, there's no way. That tweet, I made this to tweet it. That was July 20, that was 4 days ago. You first time doing this? Well, no, I've done this a million times, but this is different. This is very different than what it was. You affected change. That's fast. Honestly, it's for everyone's benefit that they removed that. I think that they didn't mean to remove it, or I can't find it. I don't know what it is, but that's because I definitely understand from Twitch's perspective, they are desperately trying to get people to their platform. Of course. You can resize the things now. Okay, they've made some updates to this. It's pretty nice. Even on my old ones, I used. This is crazy. This is literally within 4 days' time. Okay, I guess I'll have to tweet this out. Because I literally can't find it. Can anyone find it? Cut. No, it's not because of me, guys. It's not because I said this is bad and like platforms statistically, like factually, will suppress your content if you have other platform logos. I can't find it. That is wild. That's so funny because like of course people got mad about this and is like I don't even know what people said. What's the rebuttal? Like what, well, if my content goes viral and people steal it and share it, then how will people know it's me? And I'm like, okay, so you agree. You think that if you don't have your logo, people are going to share it. It's going to go viral. You're agreeing with me, right? Look, I'm not saying you're not allowed to have your name on your clip. Like, that's not what I said. I don't know if anyone... I don't know. Reading comprehension can be hard, but... And maybe this can be interpreted differently if you don't read every sentence or every word. But I said, don't slap your Twitch handle across the middle of your clip. Okay? I didn't say don't slap your Twitch handle, right? Like if I was trying to say don't put your name anywhere on your clip, I would say don't put your name anywhere on your clip. I didn't say that. I said don't have this giant box in the center of your screen. This is the best real estate you have, is this part right here. Like, all right, let's do an example here. First of all, let me tweet this out. I might need to zoom out to see everything. Okay. Let me save this. Twitch clip editor. I believe he's just social media imbalance. I mean, like, there's nothing. I mean, it's just so wild that people are like upset. Honestly, I just don't understand. Let me save this. Because like literally sites like Instagram will like have said out loud that they will not recommend content if it has logos from other platforms on it. I got so annoyed at the quote tweet, I had to walk away from my computer because we had the chat the night before. It was fresh in my mind. I muted my tweet and then made the mistake of like looking down a bit and then seeing some things and then being like, why did I look? Why did I look? It's such a headache, man. It's such a headache. People are just like, let people do what they want. Why you gotta give advice? Why you gotta tell people what to do? Literally, like like that's what I do is I give people advice. You don't have to take it. No one is being forced to look at my content and take it. But you know that I work exclusively, not exclusively, but I work a lot with small creators. And I also study this. Literally have done research on these practices. Like and again, this is why I hate Twitter, because it puts everyone on equal level field, like as if everyone's opinion is worth the same amount. And like there are people who literally don't even stream that are like, no, this is bad, and it's like, you don't even go here. You don't even go here. TikTok has said that they will remove people off the For You page if they do that. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Like it is factual information that social platforms do not want you to have other logos. And guess what? Guess what? This is a Twitch logo. Like TikTok will shadow ban you. They will shadow ban it is actually bad. It will harm you. It's not even that it reduces shareability because people don't want to share something that's just, again, looks like an ad, but also platforms have said out loud, like it's fact. This is not an opinion. This is not an opinion. Maybe calling it a desperate ad is maybe opinionated. I do feel that it's desperate to have your name so big in the middle of your screen. Like, put that somewhere subtle. Why are you putting it in the center of your screen where the prime eyeballs are? I don't know if this is the most up-to-date one, but this shows the safe zones here so everything that's in gray is a UI feature of TikTok. Okay? Everything that's in gray. When you're watching a video, your eyes, you know where most of your focus is? Let me fill this with something. Let me fill this with I guess let me make it red with white. You know where most of your eyeballs go? Right here. This is pretty much as really where people focus is right here, right? I mean, any disagreement? Like this is where, when you're watching a video, where you're mostly gonna look. Now, I don't know if this is the same size. I don't know if this is the same size, if this will fit side by side. I don't know if I zoomed in. Oh, yeah. I wish I could. Can I resize this? Like, no, paint sucks like that. This is about the same size. A little bit wider. This is gonna look very disproportionate, I think. Okay, this is kind of a rough example. But you know, the point is close enough. Do you see like exactly where the prime you see how much of the prime real estate this is taking? Out of the space. I wish I had better tools to do this, but you know, if we look, we can draw some lines here, okay? We can draw some lines here, okay? Here we go. Here. Here. Roughly. That's the space. This is the space that you have that's like the most focused center, like most engaged part of your video is right in the center here. The space right here. And you're telling me that that 20%, 25% of this space you're gonna put like your name on that? Just have that in the middle of your screen? It's horrible. It's a horrible idea. It just diminishes the viewing experience of the clip. Like, how can you say that's not obnoxious and in the way? So if you really want to do this, what you need to do is, first of all, not have the platform logo. Like, again, no platform logo bad. Plus, you know what? Most people are not going to follow you from TikTok, watching your TikTok video. New person who has never seen your clip before is not going to just go, oh, let me go find them on Twitch. In fact, it is a challenge to get TikTok to Twitch conversions. This is not the answer to that. What you need is to first get people who stumble across your content to follow you on TikTok, because that's the least path of friction, right? Like, they're already in TikTok. You want them to follow on TikTok. Again, having this on the screen isn't doing that. That you're not putting your name on it then becomes pretty dumb, because it's coming. You posted it. Of course it's you. Of course it's your clip. Of course it's your clip. You're not trying to get a new person to jump straight to Twitch. It doesn't work. It's very hard to convert a TikTok user to a Twitch viewer, because Twitch is a community platform and TikTok is a shallow entertainment, you know, quick dopamine type platform. But that conversion is very challenging. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of repetition, and it takes complete content overlap between what you're doing on TikTok and what you're doing on Twitch. So no platform logo, because again, platforms have said out loud, it's not like a conspiracy theory, that they will suppress content. They may shadow ban you. They might just refuse to share it to new people if you have a competitor logo on screen. Don't put another social platform. Now, if you really want to put your name because you're so worried about people stealing and sharing your content for millions of people to see, put your name somewhere in this gray area. Put your name somewhere that's not in the center of the screen. Like, that's not gonna diminish the viewing experience of the clip itself. Like, you really want people to enjoy the clip and have a really positive experience with the clip, because then they're gonna want to share with their friends. Hey, look, this is hilarious. But if you have your name in the center of the screen, it's distracting. It's taking up so much space. You can't help but look at it. It's horrific. That's why it feels like an ad. I mean, if I had this in the middle of my stream, you're telling me that wouldn't be annoying? Definitely be annoying. So if you really want to put your name somewhere on your thing, Put it somewhere underneath. Like, put it here. Make it small. It does, like, you don't need to make a huge watermark. And also make it on brand. Make it match your font, your colors, your logo. Like, use your actual logo. Don't use this generic crap that also is all lowercase. Why is it all lowercase? It makes me look like my name is Ayoko. All around bad. Never use something like that. And you can do it like that. Like, and I have done that on my content. I have made images that I put a little sneaky little watermark on because I made it and I worked hard on it. I don't want it just stolen and shared because I have had that happen to me. Which is funny because I'll make things in Paint and then see that get ripped and posted elsewhere without credit. And it is frustrating. For sure. You just need a little something that's on brand. You don't need it like this. This is not the way to do it. This is bad. It's bad in many ways. Multiple ways. This is just not. This is harmful to you and your content, your growth. I know people were like, some people responded or quote tweeting on like, these, you know, I want to grow and I want to get noticed. Like, of course I'm going to put my name on it. Like, I want to grow my name. And it's like, I mean, everyone wants that though. Like, everyone wants to be a creator. Everyone wants to grow. Like, you're not new. And so no one cares about you and your name. They care about like what they just watched and did they like it? And do you have more of it? That's what matters. It's the content. It's not the person. That doesn't matter anymore. It's just not, it's not viable until you actually grow an audience that and those people will eventually like you for who you are. And that's where the Twitch comes in. Twitch is the level of, I like this person's personality, I like their vibe. And even then, streamers still struggle with game selection because not everyone wants to watch everything that you do, unfortunately. People will say, oh, I'll watch you play whatever. Just play whatever you want. Have fun. That's all that matters. And it's just, tell me, as a streamer, has that ever worked out? Has that ever worked out? It doesn't. It doesn't. You know this. It's not true. People won't watch you for whatever you want to do. They won't. So, throw out the, like the, I don't know, the entitlement, I guess. I don't know. People feel entitled of like, well, I'm going to put my name on this and, you know, that's how people are going to watch me because it says my name. Putting your name on it does, like, if people like your video, they're going to go and find you. They're going to find your channel. Like, this is, it's just like, it's like, I don't know, it's La La Land. It's living in La La Land to think that, like, putting your name on, like, stamping your name across the middle of your video is, like, the thing to do. That's going to help you grow. Like, I work with creators of all sizes to help them grow. What I'm telling you is going to help you grow. It's actually going to help you grow. I don't bother to argue with people who like don't do what I do professionally and literally study the industry actively. It's false equivalence. Like, we're not on the same playing field. Okay? I can't stand like people that are like, oh man, well, you're privileged because you have a lot of viewers. And it's like, how do you think I got here? Do you think I got here by putting loco across all my videos so that no one can actually see the video itself? Again, to be like, this is bad advice, don't do this. You're just privileged. Like, you know, you have a lot of viewers and you can't be telling smaller streamers what to do. And it's like, yeah, I got here by not doing these things, by the way. The things that I'm saying to not do, that's how you grow. Like, what are you talking about? You're proving my point. You're actively proving my point. I admit that there are big and small streamers out there that I watch consistently, but I will not be there if you play certain games. I love them, but hate those games. I mean, that's just how the landscape has changed over the last 10 years. Like, it's just changed a lot. And back in the day, there was a small pool of creators, and you know, like I still don't think that tactic would have worked back then of like stamping your name on everything, but there also wasn't short form content back then. Like short form content did not exist back in the early days of Twitch. So can't really say. I don't know how to put it into words, but 100% your insight is massive. Yeah. I mean, and people were like, there was plenty of people like being like I don't know. So, I don't even remember who it was. Someone like quote tweeted me and was like, nah, don't tell people what to do. People want to grow. And I'm like, I know people want to grow. I'm trying to help people to grow. That's literally what I'm doing. Like, what do you think is happening here? But yeah, I mean, look, calling it desperate, you know, it's a little harsh, but some people need a wake up call. I mean, some people do. I'm a little blunt. I will say I'm a little blunt, but you know, some people have streamed for years and years and years and do like really bad tactics that don't do anything, and they do like follow for follow, and they do like giant handles in the middle of their videos, and you know, they don't look at chat as much as they should, and you know, they're just like, they don't react to the content that they're streaming. I mean, there's a lot of bad practices that are done by people, and you know, some people need to like, look, anyone who is a professional in the space, who understands like marketing, who has a marketing background, they all understand this concept. It's just so funny that like streaming feels like so unprofessional, and like now that I'm on the industry side and I like literally study content creation as an industry, I feel like I'm in a different planet than some people who like argue against these things. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, moral of the story, don't do it. Don't do it. If you want to grow, listen to what I have to say, because I actually know what I'm talking about. And I've helped at this point nine streamers get partnered on Twitch. I don't know how many times the naysayers have gotten anyone else partnered or themselves. But yeah, if you actually want to learn things, just listen to what I have to say. Don't listen to the noise. Don't listen to people who don't know me that are like, oh, typical streaming guru. I don't know. All right, I need to tweet this out, by the way, because now I think it's hilarious that after I did this tweet, like 4 days later, that you can't put your watermark. And several people in chat have looked. Everyone has opinions. Hardly anyone has expertise. I know, and it sucks because like, people that don't have expertise will comment on it and you know, disagree with it, and it's like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I think I like to emphasize is that there's almost always more than one right way to do things, but there's also some things that are objectively wrong, for sure. For sure. That is objectively wrong. That is objectively wrong. Do you have any published papers that you can share? What kind of papers do you want? If you're talking about that tweet, you can look below it. There's literally an Instagram post saying to not do what I told people not to do. So there you go. It's an unregulated industry. Everyone starts up on their own, so there is an abundance of bad info out there. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Nico. Thank you. There's a lot of bad information out there. A lot. It is surprising. I think sharing bad information is one thing, but countering good information and saying that good information is bad is even more dangerous. Like, straight up. Very dangerous. It sucks because it's like you're literally supporting bad practices that are just going to hurt people and get them shadow banned off platforms. You linked the post? That's the bit that baffled me? Yeah. Yeah. Marketing, case studies, etc. What do you, I just told you. Like right below the post. Marketing, case studies, etc. Like about what? Like about the thing or about other things? What's up, Tenacious? Let me do this tweet. Twitch updated their vertical clip editor, and it looks like they removed the watermark feature. LOL. A picture of the vertical clip editor on Twitch with settings for clip title and feature clip, but no watermark toggle. There is no Twitch watermark. That would be huge if they actually like deliberately got rid of it. I don't think they would. So Twitch, I don't know if this is like a temporary thing. So for those that are just tuning in, it looks like Twitch got rid of the thing that I was talking about 4 days within the last 4 days. Like this is totally different than how I just used it. Unless like there's some other way to do it, but moderation, edit, feature, delete. This is the one that I did it off of, the ads incentive program. This is the one I did it off. And it wasn't like this. Huh. Bye, Raider Ridge. Thanks for being here. Take care. Yeah, no, really. I really can't find it. Twitch updated their vertical clip editor. It looks like they removed the watermark feature. LOL. Yeah. But yeah, so I would see that Twitch would add that back. Like maybe it's temporary or not, because they want people to advertise Twitch. Like Twitch is desperate for people to advertise for them. So like, but it hurts creators to have that on there. It does. Like if you could, I think if you could customize the placement and size and get rid of the Twitch logo. Again, I see why Twitch has the logo on it, but you're actively sending people to like suppress their own content by having that on there. This is why Twitch has these tools, by the way, because Twitch wants you to grow. This is why they have a vertical editor, because they know you got to post them on these vertical platforms. Yeah, we'll see if it ends up coming back. It would be good for people to not have it, but I don't know. Let me scroll up here. What did I miss? I worked in health journalism, same issue, so much bad info, and everyone is happy to share it loudly. Oh god. Yeah, I understand your pain. I feel the pain. I don't really scroll on Twitter anymore. Like I try to avoid seeing that stuff. You know the clickbaity stuff that goes around. I think you mentioned that you were studying the processes of getting streamers partnered on Twitch, unless I misunderstood the context. I was just wondering if you have some published work website. Oh, my website, streamersquare.com. I do courses. I do one-on-one consulting. I have a premium membership program. If you join our Discord, you'll be able to see premium members in there. I encourage you to reach out and ask how they enjoy the program. So yeah. I do a bad job of like collecting testimonials. Like honestly, my weakness is collecting testimonials and like case studies. I mean, one obvious case study is my partner Kirsty. She just got partnered on Twitch, and you know she's been streaming for a few years, since 2021 is when she came back. And we talk, and I give her advice, and she's built her own stream on her own and has applied everything, like definitely not taking anything away from her success. I just played a hand in helping and guiding her. And I mean, there was no strings pulled. I didn't reach out to Twitch. I honestly rarely even rated her because we don't have the same schedule. So it's pretty impossible to rate her. No, she actually grew her channel. She took her marketing knowledge. She has 2 marketing degrees, and she saw my post and was like, yeah, obviously, like that's, of course, that's obvious advice. And you know, like took the guidance that I gave her and became a partner from that. So there you go. There's one living, very obvious case study that I can like speak openly about. I get hesitant on like talking about other people that have gotten partnered because like I don't know, it's like, do people want their name out there? Like I don't know. Like I don't know how that stuff is supposed to work. So I'm kind of bad at like doing that. But one of our mods, Dylan, is another example of someone who got partnered, who used to be a mod for me, and I was able to help him navigate that. He's also, both of them also consult with creators on StreamerSquare too. So Chrissy's really good with like marketing and like monetization. Dylan is like very good at YouTube stuff. So if you're looking to improve your YouTube channel, I definitely recommend working with him. And again, they're all on streamersquare.com. That's my website. I guess I could have shown my website as I was talking about that. That would probably be like a smart thing to do. Oh my god, it's 12 o'clock. Oh my god, it's 12 o'clock. I gotta go. I have my weekly stand-up. I'm sorry, chat. I gotta go. Bye. Oh god, I didn't realize the time. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Ah! I need to be yelled at the time. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Professional streamer, professional job.